wrap up, and that means more than just back to school. It also means good produce.
Oh, it's the best time. Farmers markets, co-ops just bursting at the seams with fresh fruits and veggies. Kylie is live at Lake Winds Food Co-op in Richfield with a look at what is in season. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Jason. It's gorgeous in here, and I feel really special because it hasn't opened yet, so I feel like I'm going to get all of my shopping done before anyone else can even get in here. We have Jill from Lake Winds with us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing so good because the produce is stunning. What's fresh this time of year?
Tomatoes, 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 corn, melons, herbs, peppers, kohlrabi, cucumbers. This is peak season. Yeah. This is when you want to buy all the fresh local stuff.
And Lake Winds is so special too because not only do you have all of this beautiful produce, you actually work specifically with local farmers.
We do. Most people want to know where their food comes from, so we try to buy as close to our store as we can from small farms, small organic farms, run by families and single people and older people, younger people. We want them to succeed. So we get to know our farmers, and then you can get to know them too.
And we actually are lucky enough because we have one of the farmers here with us this morning. Ariel, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about your farm, Seed to Seed.
Yeah, Seed to Seed farm is about 11 acres. We grow completely organic produce, and we sell it almost entirely to places like co-ops like Lake Winds.
And tell me a little bit about how Lake Winds got involved with actually kind of taking your farm to the next level, because you start growing tomatoes earlier than anyone else.
Yeah, so basically tomatoes are a very hard crop to grow around here with all the rain and the cold. So Lake Winds was able to help us invest in buying these structures called high tunnels, where we can actually protect the crop from rain and disease and start them a lot earlier because of the extra heat.
What does it mean to have a group like Lake Winds come in and say, like, hey, we're here to kind of help support you and help bring your farm to the next level?
Yeah, it really makes a huge difference actually having a partnership, and that's one of the big things that differentiates a co-op from a lot of other places is they're actually investing in the farms, not just buying and selling. So it makes a huge difference for us to actually have partners in being successful and making sure we actually have outlets for our produce.
We're looking at your tomato and the basil here. Tell me a little about your tomatoes because they are just stunning. They're just bursting with color.
Yeah, we've been growing a lot of heirloom tomatoes. That was actually one of the first crops I started growing when I started my farm 6 years ago. So right now we've got Brandywine tomatoes, we've got Valencia tomatoes, we've got Cherokee purple tomatoes. So a lot of these heirloom varieties are actually varieties that have been selected and seed has been saved for generations and generations for flavor, as opposed to your standard red tomato you might see in the supermarket. That's just been selected so they all look the same. So these might look a little funky, but they taste way better.
And you do a little bit of work with the schools as well. In fact, Jill was just telling us that there are trading cards that go out with your face on it.
Yeah, dream come true to have traded cards. And we actually grow a lot of produce for the Minneapolis School District, which has a great kind of like almost best in the nation local program. So actually this giant kohlrabi that weighs like 12 pounds, this will get turned into a kohlrabi slaw in the fall for the kids, which is delicious.
Yeah, this you guys have to see this giant kohlrabi. Look at it, how big this is. Normally Halloween size. It's perfect. It's like a giant pumpkin. Jason, Kim, it's just so cool to see all this fresh local produce. And it's fun because we were just showing you the pictures of the farmers. They're up on the walls here at the co-op, so you get to really know where your food is coming from.
Very cool. Kylie, thank you.
I don't totally understand what kohlrabi is. It's like a cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I've never had
really?
it.
Okay.
I've never even heard of it. So.
Come on, foodie.
Jason
you got
knows
three
all.
confused people on the couch. Tell us what kohlrabi is.
I think that's right.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Chop it up.
Someone tweet us to tell us.
Chop it up, put it in a slaw.
Yeah.
All right, well, we